Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Dr. Connie Chung. I have an extensive educational background. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, master's in nutrition, a doctorate in physical therapy, been a clinician for over 25 years, as well as board certified in Institute of Functional Medicine in functional medicine. And I'm a ERYT certified at the 500 hour with Yoga Alliance. All that being said, I utilize yoga as a specific tool to help you to regulate your nervous system, to really empower you, to really reach in to your own essence and your healing power from within, to heal from any kind of symptoms, whether it be physical, mental, and emotional, as well as chronic illnesses. I believe all the answers are within you, that we have a biochemical capacity and the ability to heal our own bodies if we can align from within, inside out. That's what we do here. Welcome, and I can't wait to get to know you better. Welcome to our beginner series, yoga. I want you to sit your sit bones on the mats, keep your spine nice and tall. Start to allow your body to fully be still. Now invite your mind to enter, fully occupy this space and time. With your eyes closed, just assess the tension points of your body. Taking a deep breath in. Slow, steady breath out. Deep in breath. Slow, steady breath out. Deep in breath. Slow, steady breath out. And gently notice the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe in. Rising, falling as you breathe out. Then I want you to gather your hands together at your heart center and set an intention for your practice. Maybe it's a word, a mantra, or a symbol. Something that can anchor your mind to today's yoga practice. Something that'll connect your mind and body fully. Breathe that in. Exhale everything else that doesn't serve you. And let's sit nice and tall. Gently lift your chin up towards the ceiling, allowing the head to go back, stretching the front side of your throat. Exhale. Tuck your chin, sitting nice and tall, keeping the back of the spine nice and tall. Roll down, look down at your belly. Inhale up. Exhale down. Then gently guide your head to the right. Inhale. Exhale over to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Look down. Look up. Inhale your arms up overhead. Palm side up. Stretch long along the sides of your arms. Gently come over to the right side, rooting down through the left hip. Coming back, keeping your chest wide open. Go towards the left, rooting down through the right hip. Come back. Interlace your hands behind you. Puff out your chest, deep in breath. Exhale, look down. Inhale deep. And exhale. Good job. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. We're going to stabilize through our core, but we're going to learn the mobility in our spine, rooted down through your hands and your knees and your toes. Tuck your toes down under. Your palms are planted down on the mat. Make sure that you're pressing through the fingertips, that hands are directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Elbows go out to the side, draw them inward, and then round that space between your shoulder blades. You're going to notice the tendency for your tailbone to tuck here. We're going to round the spine, pushing the floor away actively through our hands. And then we're going to inhale it up, drop your belly, gaze up, extend up, gaze up. Exhale, tuck and scoop and round your spine. Inhale it up. And exhale, push, push, push. And bring your spine back to neutral. Knees go wide. Sink your hips heavy towards the heels. And then reach your hands way forward. Bring your forehead down on the mat. And maybe gently rock your pelvis side to side, being very easy with your spine. Deep in breath. And deep out breath. Deep in breath. Deep out breath. Inhale, plant your hands down, round your spine. Drop your pelvis down, lift your chest, gaze up. Exhale, tuck, round, sink deep. Inhale it up. Exhale, pull back. Inhale up. Exhale, pull back. And from here, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Knees back, directly under your hips. Hands back, directly under your shoulders. We're going to go ahead, tuck your toes. Pull the navel to the spine. Lift your knees up, and slowly as possible, you're going to take your hips back and shift back. And sink your right heel down as you deeply bend into the left knee. Both heels up. Sink your left heel as you bend into the right knee. Both heels up. Right heel down. Deeply bend into the left. Back up. Bend into the right. Sink your left heel. Now attempt to sink both heels down. Sway your hips side to side. You're gazing down towards your belly, drawing your rib cages down and in. Tailbone straight up. You're going to exhale, bend your knees a lot. Gaze forward. Step the right foot forward, then left. Inhale, lift up and out of your chest. Exhale, fold. Grab opposite hand, opposite elbow, generous bend in the knee. Belly's in contact with my front thigh. Head is heavy, hanging. Shake it, yes. Shake it, no. Allow the head to decompress from the rest of the spine. Drape your arms down, back of your palms down, and all the way up. Roll up. Nice and slow. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward with a generous bend in the knee. Inhale, lift up and out of your chest, palms flat, right foot back. Lower the right knee. And we're going to come slowly onto the pinky edge of the left foot. Shimmy your hips side to side. Breathe and bring the foot back. Lift the right knee, left foot back. Lower the knees, lower down. Push down to lift. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward dog. Deep in breath. Deep out breath. Now we're gonna take the right foot forward just like we did on the opposite side. Lower the left knee. Come onto the pinky edge of the right foot. Just allow the hip to stretch in that hip joint. Then bring the foot back, center, lift the left knee, take the right foot back, lower the knee. Lower it down, raising the elbows by your sides, lift up, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Deep in breath, and deep out breath. Deep in breath, deep out breath. Inhale, right leg up high. Right foot exactly forward between your hands. We're going to come up slow into high crescent, keeping the back heel lifted. Lift your arms up. Straighten the knees. Lower it down. Straighten the knees. Lower it down. Straighten. Then we're going to lower it down all the way. Putting the brakes on with the front of our left hip. Hands on either side of the right foot. Hinge your hips back. Draw the right toes up. Square your hips. Breathe. Inhale forward. Nice and slow. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And back. Both hands down. Lift your left knee. Right foot back. Lower the knees. Lower it down. Push down to lift. Tuck lift. Downward dog. Deep in breath. Deep out breath. Left leg up high. Left foot exactly forward between your hands. Stay high on the back foot. Come up. Straighten the front knee. Lower it down. Lift up. Lower it down. Lift up. And let's lower it down slow, slow, slow. Once the knee is down, bring both hands on either side of the left foot. Hinge your hips back, nice and slow. And back forward, feeling the mobility into the hip. Stretching the front side of the right hip. Stretching the back side as we go back. And go forward and breathe. From here, push down on your hands. Lift the right knee. Take the left foot back. Lower the knees. Lower the arms. Push down to lift. Tuck lift. Downward dog. Deep in breath. Deep out breath. Deep in breath. Deep out breath. We're going to go practice pigeon. So we're going to bend our knees a lot. Right foot is going to go behind the left wrist. Keep your right knee bent, and then the left foot is going to go behind the left on the pinky edge, lowering onto our bum, sitting nice and tall. So now what I want you to do is lean back. Draw the right heel or ankle on top of the left knee. Sitting up nice and tall. Notice how my back hands are behind my gluteals, my buttocks. I don't sink into it. Lift your chest up and breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And let it go. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Pushing my left knee away. Puff up my chest. It's a lot of arms as well as my hips. Breathe. And back. Now I've got 2 blocks for today. This is a nice restorative pose. I'm going to do this and this like a T. And this top block is going to line up to the bottom of my ribs or my scapula, and then my head down. And once I'm there, I'm gonna raise my arms up overhead. And I'm gonna feel this gentle opening in my chest. We're gonna lay here for a while, breathing into. So for many of you, it's gonna feel like there's such a stretch along the front side of your chest. It's all to be expected. Breathe. Good job. We're going to come out of it really slow. And we're going to continue with our pigeon stretch, but this time on our backs. So that the right knee is going to go on top of the left knee. You can stay here. This might be enough stretch for many of you. If this is not enough, you might want to bring the left thigh up. Knees can be straight or bent. Bring the toes up towards the shins to accentuate the back line stretch. You're going to feel it in the outer right hip. And then if you come a little bit more and start to straighten the left knee, you're going to feel it on the back side of the left thigh as well. Breathe. And then we're going to go ahead and just cross the right leg over the left. Bind it like an eagle. Arms are out to the side. And lower the knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And then we're going to come back up. Lower the feet. Right foot down, left ankle on top of the right knee. This might be enough stretch. If it is, please feel free to stay. If not, draw the right knee up. Start to slowly straighten the right knee. Draw the toes up towards the shin. And pull the toes up. Breathe. And breathe into the hip. You should feel it in the outer left hip. And bind the left thigh over the right. We're going to guide both legs over to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe. Be very gentle. For many of you, you might not be able to touch both thighs to the opposite side. The shoulder might be coming off, but you're doing your best to oppose that stretch towards the opposite side. Breathe. Come back slow. Draw both knees up to your chest. Shake it side to side. Lower the feet. Open the knees. Tuck your chin into Supta Baddha Konasana. Getting ready for full Shavasana. Now you can stay here for as long as you'd like. I'd like to go ahead and straighten my legs. Be in full Shavasana. Just feel the weight of your body on the mat. Focus on your breath. May the peace never leave your mind. Shavasana is really where you gain the most benefit of all that you did. Since we're exploring our benefits of yoga together as the beginner series, I really want you to root down, ground yourselves into the experience, and fully embrace the sensations of your body. It's constantly sending you signals. Feel the heaviness of your back of your body resting on the mat. You can pause the video and stay here for as long as you'd like for a full Shavasana. Thank you for watching. Your time is valuable to me, and I appreciate you being here. If you found my videos helpful, I put out weekly videos for you so that you can benefit from it. So I would love it if you subscribed, as well as comment, review me, follow me on social at Instagram, YouTube, as well as TikTok at Dr. Connie Chung. I'd love to hear from you. DM me, comment below, and let's connect. I'll see you guys all later.